was the first day of my high school youth group. I had gone to junior high, I'd gone to church all through junior high, and I was like, this isn't really working for me. And then I wanted to go to high school, and then the day before going to high school youth group, this girl goes, hey, are you going to high school group tomorrow? I said, yes. So I went to high school group, but I remember not really being intrigued. I didn't care. I remember being in the youth group, and I didn't care, I didn't pay attention, I didn't listen. And then as the pastor was telling the story about Jesus, and he was talking about Jesus and like how to come to know Christ, something hit me. And it was God, obviously, but it was like I had been to church a million times. And in this moment, God hit me. And it was very real. And God basically said, Joe, you know I'm real. Do you want to follow me, or are you going to go your own way? When I work with these kids, I go, I know what God did for me. I know what God did for my friends. And we've been there. And it's so exciting when we see these kids have someone caring for them, spending time with them, and to see these kids start to like remember the lessons they're learning or making healthy decisions. So I just feel like I've been there, I know these kids, and I'm excited to see what God's doing with them.
First few days was without my sister, and Hosty showed me. They told me about this cool place called the Teen Center, or that's what they call it. And so I said, oh, that sounds fun. And I called my mom and asked her if she could get me at this place at 3:30 because I didn't know what time it ended. But then I met all these other cool people, and I said, oh, this is a really fun place to be at.
Because usually I would go home and I just fell into like a routine of doing nothing, sitting on my phone or playing video games or, watching TV. And it stopped being fun after a while. And then coming here, like I said, it just introduced a whole new world to me, basically, where I could hang out with people and do things with them.
I was quiet, really quiet. And then when I found the teen center, oof, I'm talkative.
So I continued coming, and then I told Maya about it. And she was like, oh, that sounds cool. And now we come every day.
There was basically a variety in my life after school where I had people to hang out with and things to do. And it's kind of like not really being alone anymore.
For students that might be needing help or just don't know where to start, I would say we're gonna meet them where they are. So there's no pressure to tell us all your secrets, or there's no pressure to ever be somewhere you're not, or to put God on you when you don't want us to. I think it's just we want to build a relationship with you and then be have the right to be heard. So we never want to pressure someone into the gospel, but we want to just invite them.
If you're feeling alone, or if you feel like you need people to play with, to talk to, then come, because it's always open for you.
It's a really good place, and there's a lot of peers there that support you. And I would also say that there's free food.
I would encourage them to like come, and I'm like, yeah, come. It's really fun.
I don't know. I raised, had 3 kids of my own, and I probably wasn't the best parent in the world, but I'm trying to make up for it here, maybe,
God is using us in the community. So if you're like, man, what can God use me? Like, yes, we could use you to volunteer. We need people to be that part of this lighthouse. If you're a kid looking for a place to be, yes, we could use you here. We would love to have you here. You can help other kids. You can just come and eat our hot chocolate and eat our popcorn. That's fine. It's amazing. It was just such a good picture that God gave me, like, oh man, we are like a light in the dark sometimes for these kids. And that is so fun and so cool. And it's just an honor that we get to do that.